What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my character creation video for the Elder Scrolls Online. I know that customization is, for some people, a very big part in an MMO such as this. I figured I would just go over it and sort of show you guys the options that are available to you in this game. Now, it looks like my character is kind of weird looking, you know, it's got a sweet hat and all that, but that's just because you can actually choose... Ew, that's even worse. You can choose the gear you're seeing, so you can say novice gear, veteran gear, or no gear, and it'll show you what your character will probably look like later on in the game. And for some reason, I guess the Templar and the Dragon Knight have pretty much identical armor. Interesting there. Okay, so let's go into the character creation. Obviously, you can play as a male and a female. I'm pretty sure you can play all races, both genders, which is, you know, pretty... logical right there. There's three alliances: the Daggerfall Covenant, the Altmeri Dominion, and the Ebonheart Pact. I don't think it really has any influence on your character if you've pre-ordered the game. I pre-ordered the game. I get to play it 3 days early, I believe. There's people that were playing 2 days ago. If you pre-ordered it off the Elder Scrolls website, which I didn't do. And if you do that, you can play any race as any alliance. But let's say you pick the Daggerfall Covenant. If you have the standard edition of the game, you haven't pre-ordered it, you only get to play as Breton, the Orc, and the Red Guard. Okay, in that alliance. For the Altmeri Dominion, it's the High Elf, the Wood Elf, and the Khajiit. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Probably not, but there you go. It's a huge cat guy. Let's say no gear so you can actually see the character. So, Breton, Orc, Red Guard. What the... The Orc kind of just looks like a human with somewhat bigger teeth and a sort of greenish hue about him, but okay. There's a High Elf, the Wood Elf, and the Khajiit. As you can see, there's like a cat-type person. Except really only the head is cat-like, and maybe the claws and the tail, and that's it. Like, aside from that, it basically looks like a human. Then there's the Ebonheart Pact, where you can play as Argonians. Pretty cool looking. Dark Elves, and the Nord. Okay, but if you pre-order the game, so you can actually, I'm pretty sure you can purchase it today, you know, the day I'm uploading this video, and it will still count as a pre-order, you know, you can play 3 days early, and you get to play as any race in any alliance. Okay, I'm not locked into anything. I can play as a Red Guard in the Ebonheart Pact. Okay, there's no problem with that. Now, you can't play as an Imperial if you pre-order the special, or if you just buy the special Imperial Edition, which is like $100, I believe. And that's one of the things you get out of that. You get to play as an Imperial, I'm pretty sure, in every faction. And that's the only way, I'm pretty sure, you can really play as an Imperial, so... there's that. So, anyway, let's say that we're going with a Daggerfall, let's say, Khajiit. Okay, that's just an option, I guess, to go with... for this little video. Now you can pick a class. There's a Dragon Knight, okay, which is sort of just like a warrior. They do use some magic, but they're basically warriors. There's a Sorcerer, which is obviously kind of like a mage. If you look at their gear, you can see, you know, the Dragon Knight has a little bit of basic armor. You get a weapon, you know, like a sword here. The Sorcerer, obviously they wear robes. They use staves and stuff like that. Then there's the Nightblade, who use daggers, and I'm pretty sure bows as well. It's mostly stealthy stuff. And the Templar, which is, I think, pretty similar to the Warrior, the Dragon Knight, except that they rely more on the holy power and healing abilities, stuff like that. And it seems like they start off with a two-handed weapon, so that's pretty cool. For the body, this is like the part I'm assuming most people want to know more about. This is actually pretty detailed, so you can make your character thin, or it says large, but they mean fat, or really muscular. You know, you can do that. For the beta, I played as a little wood elf guy, and I made him super ugly and fat, so that was pretty funny. So that's something you can do. You can change the height. You know, it's pretty basic MMO stuff, really. Change the skin color. You know, you can go, well, anywhere you want, really. You can be super pale, you can be super black. You know, whatever you prefer. Just do whatever you want. I don't care. There's body markings, which is obviously, you know, unique to the Khajiit, which is, you know, it's a cat, so they can have different markings and all that. Let's see how it changes when I say I want to play as a Breton. can't see it like this. No gear. And I guess it's just sort of stuff like scars, you know, maybe tattoos. Yeah, there you go. So I can sort of change that up. Oh my god, it's pretty ugly, you know, but that's just me. If you like that kind of stuff, you can do it. That's what the Elder Scrolls is all about. You can do whatever you want. There's torso size. Okay, you can make your character like a really muscular dude. You can make him really fat with a small torso, which is what I'm doing here. Chest size. So you can do that for your character. I'm assuming that if you play as a female, it's gonna be yeah, okay, that's okay. No, that's what I figured. Okay. So we know what everybody's gonna do. Every man that's gonna play as a female character is obviously gonna go, yeah, okay, chest size, boom, you know, done. Gut size, super big. Okay, there you go. Waist size, okay, well, we're not really seeing too much of that because I'm playing as a fat guy, but there you go. Size of the arms makes him a little bit more muscular looking. The size of the hands makes her hands appear a little bit fatter, I guess. It's okay. Hip size. Oh, that looks really weird. Posterior dimensions, that the butt. Yes, it is. You have a really flat butt. There you go. Leg size. I want to have tiny little baby legs. There you go. Works for me. Foot size. I want tiny little feet. And that's your body. Okay, that's as far as it goes with the body. But there is definitely a lot of room to sort of customize your character, which is sweet. Now for the face, there is, I don't really understand the heroic. There's soft and there's angular. And I don't really know what they think, you know, heroic doesn't really mean anything. You say, oh man, that guy totally looks heroic. Nobody's gonna know what you mean, so that's kind of a weird way to put it, but there you go. You can do that. You can pick voices. There's usually a lot of choice. I'm assuming that is the same for every race, you know, lots of choices there. And you can sort of listen to them. Pretty cool. Hairstyle. It's pretty straightforward, you know, you pick hair. Obviously, you want to go with the sweet mohawk. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, I wish to have more choices for hair color, but this is basically it. Because, oh, you know, I want a sweet, white-looking mohawk. Make him super old. You can do that, gets lots of wrinkles, stuff like that. Adornment, what is that? Oh, sweet, that's like facial hair, okay. Sweet mustache, you know, make him look like a biker guy. Why not? Head marking. What is that? Some more facial paint. Looks a bit weird, but you can do it, you know. Maybe if you're playing as a Nord, I suppose it makes sense, or a Red Guard. Stuff like that. So you can change it up. Change different, choose different things. Pretty cool forehead slope. And I'm actually not going to do all these options, but as you can see, you can change a lot of stuff about the face. Okay, eye color. Oh, just make it bright bluish. Or go with green. Or go with bright, like, red-ish. Okay. Well, you're not seeing too much of it. That's because my eye size is not that... Really? Okay, well, that makes very little difference, but you can change it. I mean, that's fine. See, there you go. Looking pretty good there. So you can change lots of things. The eyebrows, the nose, the mouth, the ears... stuff like that. Can you change the chin, the jaw, you know, everything there. And that's pretty much that. You can also click randomize appearance, which will give you sort of a random looking guy. I believe this is a hairstyle, the thing he's got on with the little eye patch and whatnot. And they can enter a character name. And that's, here's the rules for that. You know, name cannot start with a space, ends with a letter. No more than 2 of the same letter in a row. No adjacent punctuation characters, 4 hyphens, apostrophes, or spaces at most. So you can have spaces and stuff like that in your name. And that's pretty much the character customization for this game. I guess it's mostly stuff about the face and the... obviously the most important thing is picking your class. But there you go, that's how it works. If any of you have any more questions about the character creation or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment if I left something out or if there's something you're still wondering about. You know, let me know. I'm going to be playing this game for a bit, and I'm going to be seeing, you know, if I like it. If it's good or not, I have no idea. So if you have any questions about maybe buying the game or anything like that, then feel free to let me know, and I'll assist you in any such matters. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this video was a little bit helpful, at least. It's probably not super helpful, but, you know, for those of you wondering about character creation, there you go. That's how you make a fat-looking guy. You're welcome. Talk to you guys later.